So I get the feeling if I just grab this valve, things are going to go awry. What is over here?
Hey.
A door.
That's my way out.
Okay.
Once I dry it up a bit.
So they're not allowing me to go out that door as of yet. Alright, we're going to have our bolt cutters. Philip's bad teeth. There's a super chat and says, I look like I'm in pain when I eat. I don't have bad teeth, nor am I in pain when I eat. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Maybe that you're an idiot. You're just being honest. Sounds like you're stupid. Okay. There we go.
That's it. Second tank, ready for duty.
So now I could drain all the water out of everything, right? Okay. This name is the weirdest name ever. It's like 09023, definitely a 293's JZ. I have no idea what any of that means. But they tip me $1.50 and says, why do I manually update things like tips rather than having it automatically done through Stream Elements or Streamlabs? Okay. Well, it's very simple. There's a couple reasons. The first is because, excuse me, I prefer to have ultimate control over everything on my stream. By doing manually this stuff, it means that, for example, if someone were trying to say, oh, I'm the top tipper and here's a disgusting name or whatever, I can control that and not allow that. Hear that?
Francis.
He's here.
Nurse Ursula.
He's talking about who he controlled before. Yeah.
She was insatiable. And him, the only one to get away.
Who's that? The groundskeeper?
They don't last. They never last.
Oh shit! I went the wrong way. I got nervous because he was making noise, so I went the wrong direction. It's this way. Yeah, here we go. All right. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I like to control my entire stream because sadly I have a very strong troll element of people who, if they could, they would literally try to get me into trouble every waking moment that they could by saying and doing things that are not acceptable on any streaming site. Okay. By the way, Eternal Napalm said hashtag sewer level. I completely forgot about that. Yes, this is hashtag sewer level. Indeed, there's a sewer level in this game. Not traditional sewer though. Usually it's like city sewers and stuff like that.
The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there, Mary.
Dark water. Okay. But anyway, the point I'm making is, if I just let everything be automated, people would literally do things that are racist, that are insulting, that, you know what I mean? They would try to ultimately control the stream and just have stuff stuck up on my leaderboard that's gross, and then I have to undo it, which is more work than it's worth. In addition to that, by needing to manually update everything, it keeps me on my toes, and it allows me to stay on top of contributions. For example, I like to give a shout out for every single contribution that comes into my streams. I love that about my streams, that I get to do that. All right. If I had it manually updating, if I had it automatically updating totals, like running tips and stuff, I might miss a contribution and never realize it because it's automatic. It already updated the total, so what's the obligation for me to do it correctly? You know what I'm saying? By doing it this way, I have to maintain a queue of contributions and read every shout out, and manually doing it keeps me on my toes so that I don't miss it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. I do feel that if I automated, I'd open myself up to a lot more problems, as well as the fact that I might miss contributions and not give shout outs, which would actually upset me and the viewers, because that's what I pride myself on, is being grateful for every contribution and wanting to say thanks to everybody, you know? Alright, so now we go all the way down to that door, and I'm guessing the door's going to open and we're going to get out of here. Okay? So the mall was walking around this whole time but never really bothered me. He was trying to be creepy but didn't really do anything. Alright, the door's open. Door closed.
No more.
There he is.
No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know.
Another locked door?
Let them feel our pain.
Huh. Okay.
9.
What the fuck? What was I supposed to do? Okay, try again. What was that supposed to be? Weird.
No more cold.
Yeah, we just saw this.
No more.
Are they seriously gonna make me watch this cutscene every fucking time? They are, aren't they? Oh my god.
Never again. Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel our pain. Nine. It all ends in me.
Are you fucking kidding me? What do they want me to do? What the fuck is this? What do they want me to do? I have no options to do anything. And I have to watch the cutscene again. Oh, you fucking idiots. Oh my god.
No more. No more.
You can't skip it, look. You fucking dunces. An unskippable cutscene that replays over and over, even though it's an instant death situation with no idea what to do.
Let them look.
Oh my god.
Let them see. Let them know.
So what am I, is there a button over there or something I'm supposed to push? Like,
Our pain.
obviously if he grabs you, you die. So what if I do this?
Let me get back here. It all ends in
Okay.
me.
What the fuck? Yo, he was all the way down the corridor. He was literally all the way down the corridor and teleported back into this room and insta-killed me. This sucks. A whole bunch of idiots. Like this is a terrible sequence right now. Really, really bad. And I gotta watch the cutscene again. He fucking teleported all the way back.
No more cold.
Oh my god.
No more shame. Never again. Let them look. Let them see.
You fucking
Let
idiots.
them know.
Bloober team.
Let them feel
Bloober.
our
I'll give you a fucking bloober. I'll give you a fucking bloober.
Let me get
I'll give you a
back
first
here.
class bloober.
It all ends in me.
X.
No! Come back! Come back!
Suck my bloober. Alright, that was very exciting. Wow. Alright, let's continue.
Lily. Thomas. You were here. I can feel
Oh,
it.
my left bumper doesn't even do anything anymore. They disabled it? Yeah, it doesn't do... Oh, wait, now it does. For a minute, they disabled it. This reminds you of the movie It Follows? Dude, that movie It Follows is way scarier than this game, no lie. That movie's fucking creepy shit, man. So, look, we got multiple ways to go. This door's locked. This door looks like maybe we'll go through it eventually. It's obviously Thomas didn't build this. This is all here. This is World War II era shit. Looks like it was an underground bunker, right? Where like the Nazis perhaps were hiding in Poland. And then they built a thing over it. I don't know what this is supposed to be. They built a hotel over it to disguise what was underneath it, but perhaps they were still using it for stuff. I don't know. Here's what crossed out I know. I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis, death thins out the veil between worlds, so a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense in a weird and fucked up way.
Hey, I know this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
Butterfly Atlas. Okay. Anything else here? No. So that's it. I guess I gotta fuck with the electricity. Oh wait, what's this over here?
Vitamins, antibiotics, neuroleptics, antidepressants.
Oh, it's a whole
Even by my standards, that's a
horn of
lot
plenty.
pills.
So I guess we do gotta mess with this electricity. So, we'll mess with this one first.
No, don't do this to me.
Ah, shit.
Burnt to a crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
I gotta find a fuse. No? A fuse in the dark. No? No fuses anywhere on these shelves, so it's completely worthless junk on these fucking shelves. Seriously. Completely worthless. Wow. Am I enjoying the Master Chief Collection overall? I mean, I've only played it twice. The multiplayer is good. It's just, it's Halo, and I gotta get used to it because I haven't played it in so goddamn long. Oh, look, now this door opened. How convenient. A shovel? What the fuck? Someone's digging down here. A door that's destroyed.
From the inside.
There's the fuse. But let's not do that yet. Let's investigate the room first.
This was definitely Lily's place. Where he kept her.
What do we got? A letter. Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folktales were true after all. Anyway, the room's ready and it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful. So it sounds like Lily was locked up down here by herself on purpose. She wanted to be separated from the maw that was hunting her and or trying to possess her constantly. They said salt was the way that they stopped it, right?
Imagine being locked up in this place. Having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out.
Yeah.
You didn't deserve this, Lily.
Why does every horror game have a fuse puzzle? Because they like the light mechanic. Oh, the lights went out, now you're creeped out. So apparently salt stopped him from coming in. But then we know what happened. The groundskeeper found this inadvertently, went down here and freed her, and apparently when he opened the door...
So she could doll herself up with no one to see her.
When he opened the door, he let the maw in, and the maw eventually possessed her and ripped the door open. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think happened. The groundskeeper inadvertently let it out.
She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
Yeah, so what she's saying is she lived down here for a while, years, but kept all her girlish stuff because she never matured. She was stuck down here, you know.
Again with the salt. The whole room is lined with it.
Yep. Apparently salt stops it. I wonder how.
Little windows into the world. It's something, I guess.
Books.
Sunshine doesn't really translate to text, though.
Yeah, she must have had a big vitamin D deficiency, that's for sure. There's a room here, but they're not letting me see what's in it. Was supposed to be, maybe it's the bathroom? Maybe. Alright, I think we've seen everything in the room. But it makes sense. So she was locked down here for years, surrounded by salt, which didn't allow the supernatural entity, the maw, to go in here. And then the groundskeeper stumbled upon this, went down here, inadvertently let the maw in. She didn't even know. Then it possessed her and broke the door open. So how did it end? How did it eventually end? Right? Probably had to kill her. Because we saw that she's a ghost. So eventually they had to kill her. It was the only way to stop the maw from creating, causing mass murder. It's fucked up. Okay. This game is blast from the past. Changed my mind. I mean, yeah, that's if you remember, someone was stuck in a fallout shelter for years and years, and then they're freed in the modern day. I saw that movie. Pokemon 3211 says, I recently watched rewatched your Resident Evil 2 remake playthrough. One of my favorite playthroughs you've done. It actually is one of the most challenging playthroughs I've ever done. It's super challenging, but also rewarding. It was very good. Now, what am I doing here?
Ah, shit. Too much power.
There we go.
Let there be light. Nice decor.
Uh-huh.
Very minimalist.
So I wonder, did she live in that room and then he lived down here with her? It's quiet now, just me and her, just me and her. It feels strange, but in a good way, how it should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. Already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon to get him back. This only ends in one of two ways. Either both of us are coming back or neither. Him back? Does he mean Spirit Thomas? Did he somehow lose Spirit Thomas? A broken mirror.
If I find enough pieces, I might be able to get to the others. Better get...
Gotta find broken mirror pieces.
Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh. Someone's been here recently.
Why would someone have been here recently? This is so weird. We thought Thomas was dead.
Okay.
Oh, there's one piece.
Here's one. So far, so good.
Where the hell would the other pieces be? We've already been in the other room. That's weird. We've already been in the other room, so why would the pieces appear now? Maybe they do, though? No? Need back to the bedroom? What country we're gonna go in Flight Simulator? We're starting in Africa, and I don't know what we're doing after that. Hello, Darkness. How are you? Tools? What's the tools on? Oh, a new door opened. Oh, look at this.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
Architecture. Yeah, that was his job and his passion. He was an architect, right? Yep. I think this is the end, Darkness. I think this is the final sequence right now. I can't imagine what else is going to happen in the game. I think we're pretty much at the tail end. She almost saw me today, sensed me. I should have known I need to be more careful and keep my distance. It's just that not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day when it finally happens, when she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused and afraid. I should be there for her to help her make sense of it all, to tell her it's all right. No, she'll make it, though. She's strong just like her mother. Talking about her, Mary Ann. Yeah, because he left her there alone. The Last Goodbye Funeral Home. Jack Oakland. And he wrote on it, don't contact it. But then he did. He did anyway. There's the second mirror piece.
Another one.
Another one.
This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all.
Okay.
Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
Or both, because it sounds like both. He's trying to permanently get rid of them all, but also get Thomas back because he lost Spirit Thomas somehow. Anshang Forever is to me $1.50 and says, I hope you like this game. Thank you very much, Anshang Forever. We're in the finale, and yeah, the plot has been great. The plot has genuinely been entertaining. Gameplay mechanics leave something to be desired, but it's been a good ride. I'm excited to see how it ends here. Of course, with these horror games, they typically have shitty endings, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is no different. Hypothesis. When experiencing trauma, the soul gets split into two separate entities in order to crossed out, deal with or mitigate the damage. Observation. The entities can remain crossed out friendly, agreeable, or they can turn hostile towards each other. How do you destroy one without destroying the other? So perhaps he's arguing that the Maw is actually the alternate entity of Lily, right? It could be. That's what he's saying. Thank you, Maddie, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, it could be that he's guessing that the Maw is actually Lily's other self from the other side. And it's not like his or Mary Ann's. It's just the evil entity, angry that the mother died in childbirth. It's another bathroom right there, much like the room that Lily was in. Okay. We already read that, right? Yeah, okay. So, what's left? Now the lights are out in here. Oh, this is fucking creepy, huh? Nothing new? No. I wonder where the final mirror piece is then. Huh. There's one mirror piece left somewhere. It's not in the room. Romy Rose says, you've literally been asked 300 times if you like the game. I know. It's like, you know, I play it because I hate it, obviously. I love, you know, when I'm not streaming, I punch myself in the balls repeatedly. It's so much fun to me. You know. I only spend excessive time doing things I hate, of course. Oh, here we go. Bathroom. A radio. Dead. Well, time to drop a load, if you know what I mean. What's that? Oh, it's the final mirror piece.
This should be
all
enough.
right.
Let's make magic happen.
All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. We gotta go back to the mirror now. And then go into the spirit world version of this. No! I picked the wrong piece. Epic fail.
And there it was.
Achievement.
The moment.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. You completed the broken mirror. Now you're gonna fall. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Maybe this is a mistake. Look who it is.
It's you.
Thomas?
In a way, yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the Hound... I thought you were gone.
Gone. No, no. Trapped.
Thank you, Manny, for another super chat.
I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh, when you sent him away, I could finally break free. That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know.
He doesn't even know. Separated from him. No reflection. Weird.
For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence.
Huh.
I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this started.
So this is where the game is right now. I see. She's been narrating the game the whole time, talking to Spirit Thomas. Alright. She gets him caught up on everything that happened.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Yep. Okay.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out.
Because the salt makes it not exist in
He
the
built it
spirit
so
world.
that he could be alone. It's the only place he could feel separated from his powers. For me, came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable. What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family. When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And it was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes.
Ah.
Still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
Oh?
The lake.
Oh, where the dream started. The lake.
Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
You can't always save everyone. Butterfly. Trust me. I'm sorry.
So he's gonna fight the maw while she goes to the lake to try to find Lily. Okay. The big finale sequence. So the vision she had of the lake and the man pointing a gun at a girl, it was Lily and Thomas. That's the vision she had.
Oh, no.
Where is she?
No, no, no.
Where'd she just wake up? Not in the bunker anymore. We're in a whole new area. Yeah, look. Where the hell are we? We're in the end game now. She can't even walk any faster. She's walking super slow. It was well done. Even having those flashbacks during the course of the game, yeah, it was cool because now you got to see where it ended, and then now you're going off to a big finale that's a different part. So that's nice. Oh, look at the graphics here are amazing. Look at these woods. This looks sick. Look at the lighting. It's really realistic. Damn, that looks genuinely good.
Sometimes in my mind, I know every inch of it, but this time,
Cool.
something is different.
Yeah, really good graphics, man. Nice. So I'm just gonna follow the path. I don't want to get lost in these woods, especially because she's walking so slow. She's walking like a snail, so I don't want to walk the wrong direction. I have to walk back. Look at that. Oh my god, it's really good, man. Look at that. The water effect. The light off the water is good, man.
I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
Don't worry. At the end, the dog will show up to save the day. The dog will stop the dad from shooting Lily. So is the maw Lily's spirit self? That doesn't make sense because we saw Lily's spirit self already in the hotel. It was called Sadness. So then the maw is a demon. It's not her spirit self. It's a demon that somehow latched its way onto her. Huh. Okay. Someone's singing. half of a butterfly pendant. I guess Lily probably has the other half. The final boss will be an epic quick time event. If you miss it, it deletes your save. You have to start the whole game over. Fuck. There she is. Oh my god. Imagine living in that underground bunker for like 15, 20 years.
Lillian.
Been waiting for you, little sister.
Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
See you later, Maddie. Thanks for stopping by. You're missing the end, though, if you're leaving now, man. Come on.
Lillian.
That day.
Yeah, there's the other half of the pendant. I called it.
That day when the fire broke out at our house. I made a deal.
The deal with the demon,
Part of
the
my
mall.
soul that was tormented was set loose.
You mean the monster? But why?
To save you. It helped us escape the flames. But in return, I had to set it free.
But it told you to light the house on fire to begin with.
Devour.
Remember? In the cutscene, it told her to do it.
To kill.
An even massacre.
Yes. All those people died so that we could live. Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster. It got out. And now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream? All I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No. It's not the past you see. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
Definitely creepy. She's got a gun? Where'd she get that from?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't
I'm
make me do
sorry.
this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit.
Uh,
Now too small. Constricting. Outgrown. Don't need her. Suit. Light. Almost gone. Not dark yet. But it's getting there.
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
what? Why's she gonna kill herself?
What is she doing? It's just
It's like you
nothing.
said. I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
What the fuck?
Has to be you. It'll never stop.
Only you can.
She's gonna kill herself. Fucked up.
Only save everyone. Butterfly.
Yep. She killed herself. So with her dead, there's no one left for the maw to go
It all
into,
starts
right?
with a dead girl.
And that's the end? That's seriously it. Can't always save everyone. You finished the game. 100 gamer points. Wow. That's the actual end. She just kills herself. So, this begs the question. What happened to the real life Thomas, right? Like, where's the real Thomas, not the spirit Thomas? But also, why did he call his daughter Marianne? He purposely did all of these things, these fucked up things. He locked up Lily in this underground bunker to separate her from the maw, so the maw wouldn't hurt anyone, right? Eventually, the groundskeeper stumbled down there and freed her inadvertently. We know that from the logs we've read in the game.
Voices deep inside me
I don't want to hear that.
keep calling.
I don't want to hear your lyrics. Oh, there's a post-game scene. Because we don't know what happened to real life Thomas. I'll finish my thought after we see this scene. Okay. There's the watch that was bought for the anniversary. Huh? What was that? Was that Spirit Thomas picking up the watch and escaping the spirit realm? He didn't die? That doesn't even explain anything. Because here's what I'm thinking, alright? What I'm thinking is Spirit Thomas and regular Thomas separated, right? And that was done on purpose because regular life Thomas was afraid that if Spirit Thomas stayed attached to him, the Maw would eventually find him and leave with him. So he thought, if I lock myself and Lily in this underground bunker and surround us with this salt that apparently stops the paranormal powers or whatever, then we're safe. But what ended up happening was the groundskeeper, who was hired by him to maintain stuff even after the hotel was closed, stumbled down upon there, found her, and let the daughter out, or opened the door and let the Maw in. And apparently the Maw possessed him for a while, to the point where he lost his mind, committed horrible things, but then he killed himself in the woods. Is why you found the groundskeeper's, I think his name was Frankie or whatever. You found his body in the woods. He had suffocated himself. But now the Maw was free, entered the girl. The girl broke out, right? And escaped. And that's why she's there, Lily, at the end. That's why she's at the lake. But the question is, what happened to real-life Thomas? Why did he call Marianne when he knew that this would just compound the issue? He knew that the Maw was free and could control people. Why would he have called Marianne and asked her to come to the lake? Unless maybe the Maw was controlling real-life Thomas, had possessed him and made him call Marianne, because the Maw wanted a more powerful medium to show up, or just another medium in general, and assumed that the other daughter would be a psychic / medium that he could control and continue on his killing spree. But then it's still, we don't know what happened to real-life Thomas at all. It's never explained. He's just vanished out of thin air. And apparently, Marianne killed herself there, so that now the Maw has no one else to go into besides Lily again, who he says Lily is now too weak to sustain him anymore. So does it end? Right? Polish Sausage, apparently there are various endings. You can shoot yourself, Lily, or no one. But I didn't make any choice. There's no choice to make in the game to determine that, right? So the Medium is our biggest and most ambitious game we have made so far. It's a close and personal project that was years in the making. We poured our souls into it. We made a lot of great memories during the development. As great as it is to make games, we do what we love with one person in mind, you. Your thoughts mean a lot to us. Will you review it now or maybe later? I'm not going to review it now, okay? And that's it. Like, that's literally it. So obviously, here's the truth, all right? It's obvious what they wanted to do. They wanted to have a bunch of unanswered questions at the end of the game. Just as I said, all these horror games kind of do the same thing. There usually isn't a definitive ending at the end of modern horror games anymore. And they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose because then they can later on make a sequel and say, oh, you see, you didn't know what the actual ending was, but now in the sequel it'll be explained how this could continue on in a future game, okay? But also, by leaving it open-ended, they leave it open to interpretation so people can get different things out of it as they see fit. Maybe Marianne killed herself. Maybe she killed Lily. Maybe she killed no one. And there's no way you'll ever know because there's no ending, you see? But I think this is all going to lead into Bloober's ultimate master plan. They're going to make a franchise based off of this. This was the beginning, the Medium. The sequel will be out in a couple years. That one will be called The Large. And then to end the trilogy will be The Super Size. And then, after a successful trilogy, they will then go back to the beginning to explain Thomas's full story, the prequel, which will be called The Small. So, obviously not. But it's just it's bad, man. They do this with all horror games. They don't give them a definitive ending, and it ends up feeling, it pisses you off, because it's like, man, I just spent 10 hours, right? I enjoyed the plot. The graphics were really well done. The story was interesting. The voice acting was good. I would argue a little bit of the motion capture wasn't so good. But outside of that, most of the game was good. All right? And as I said, I actually was talking about this on my pre-stream today. I said, this game as a Game Pass game, which it really is, like after Xbox Series X came out, this was the first exclusive for the console. Of course, it was also on PC, but you know what I'm saying. If you could only play it on a Microsoft console, for this being on Game Pass, about a 10-hour game. That's not bad for a Game Pass game. And it's actually pretty unique, right? I enjoyed playing it. However, if I had paid money for this game, I would be livid. Right now, I'd be genuinely upset. I'd be like, so the other world isn't explained. We don't know what happened to real life Thomas. The ending is open-ended, has no ending. I'd be angry as hell. But because I didn't pay money to buy this, I actually enjoyed that ride. And I'm not going to sit here and complain. And it's interesting how that can change your opinion. Because if I had paid $50, $60 for that experience, 10 hours, no ending, I would be fucking pissed off right now. But I'm not. I actually felt, that was a pretty enjoyable ride. I'm happy that I played it, and I didn't drop any extra dough for it. You see? And I think this is how Game Pass is going to change the face of gaming. Because you're going to have games like this that they're not the best, but they're actually enjoyable experiences if you know you're going along for a ride that's not necessarily maybe one of the best you ever had, but it was worth your time. That wasn't a bad way to spend 10 hours. It was enjoyable. I'll remember some of the visuals, the dual screen gameplay, the graphics. I'll remember some of that. You know? Now, in 2-3 years, would I pay money for a sequel? No. Just being honest, I would not. The way that this game ended, I would not pay money for a sequel. If there's another sequel that's on Game Pass, I would play another one on Game Pass. But I certainly would not spend $1 on a game that's over in 10 hours, has really just not original gameplay at all, kind of lackluster gameplay, and no ending. Alright? So, what's very interesting actually about this game is coming out in less than a month's time for PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 does not have a Game Pass system, right? They have PS Now. This game will not be on PS Now. So the question is, how will people react who spend money on this? $40, $50, however much they charge for this on PS5, and then that's the game. 10 hours, zero reason to ever replay it, right? No ending and no answers to your questions at the end of the game, right? So, I don't know, man. Like, to me, I let me put it this way. I'm happy I played it, because it was the first actual Series S and X exclusive for console. Of course, yes, you could play it on PC, but you know what I'm saying. It really was the only way you could play it was on console, was to have this console. So I'm happy I played it, and I'm happy that I know what it is. I enjoyed it, but man, if I had spent money on that, I would have been disappointed. And I guess this is why they just announced that Bloober Team will be working with Konami to do a new Silent Hill. And everyone was like, Bloober Team? You mean the guys who always made disappointing games in the past? You know? It's like, yeah, like, I really would be upset if I spent money. And 10 hours, limited gameplay, and no ending. And no answers either. They didn't even give you answers to your questions. It's so, man, you know, again, Game Pass makes gameplay experiences like this acceptable. Yeah, because otherwise I would actually be angry right now. So, anyway, I did enjoy it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the playthrough. Sexy Carl says, that's why Xbox is superior this gen. We as consumers will win. Who cares about the console wars? And, you know, yeah, you know, a lot of the times with these games, the reason that you get so upset or you're so disappointed is because you spent so much money on it. How do you even review a game like this? Because you can't say, oh, I spent this much money on it. Is it worth the value? I didn't spend that. I spent $15 a month to play this, you know. It's tough. I don't even know how I would review games on Game Pass at this point. Like, it's actually tough to do. Because I always had a value rating. The value would be, oh, you get this amount of hours of gameplay for this price, and is the gameplay unique or whatever. It's like, but I didn't pay that price. You know what I'm saying? Am I doing the other endings? How do you do other endings? There's no control over what you're doing. I didn't make any choices. I made no choices. It wasn't like choose this, this, or this. I don't even know how you could play that game differently. Everything I did in the game was just linear. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was nothing in there that you could do for another ending. It was linear. A linear ending. Yeah. So anyway. Whew. Again, I'm happy I played it, but man, I don't know. I don't even know how to react to that ending, nor how do you react to a game that you didn't pay money for. But, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Someone say, why don't you check the rest of the achievements? I have no clue how to do that. I legitimately don't know how to do that on this console. How would you check achievements? I don't know. The medium? Do you go to the hub? How would I check achievements? How the fuck do you do that? Manage the game? No. Go to the controller symbol. There is no controller symbol on my screen. I went to manage game and add-ons. There was nothing there. Game activity. All achieved. I had 35 of 39. Damn, I got 860 points. Let's see what I didn't do. You finished the game. I did that one. Completed the broken mirror. What ones didn't I do? Let's go all the way down. Okay. This achievement is secret. 11% did it. Show me what it is. They won't show it to me. They won't show them to me. Are you fucking serious? You actually won't show me this achievement. You fucking... You gotta be kidding me. There's no way to see them? There's no way to see them. So I can't even tell what I didn't do in the playthrough because they hid the fuckers. Only 2% of people did these two. Apparently 11% did that. But how the fuck do I see this? You can't see it? That's dirty. I know on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 you can see the hidden trophies. There's a site where you can take a peek. Well, that's great. I'm on my console, not on a fucking site. It didn't even work. Wait a minute. It didn't work. You saw what I clicked, right? Nothing happened. Watch. Go to club. It just glitches and takes you back here. It doesn't even work. Well, anyway. Well, let me put it this way. I'm happy I played it. I'm glad that you guys were along for the ride. Thank you to those who watched and supported the playthrough. There will definitely be some interesting things like this in the future, I feel. Games that normally I wouldn't have played. There's no way I would have dropped 50, 60 bucks for a 10-hour game like this. But because it was under Game Pass, it was enjoyable. Alright? I mean, I hate the fact that it's open-ended, no ending, no explanation, but I didn't spend extra money on it, so I'm not disappointed, you know? I enjoyed the ride. So, thank you guys very much for watching. And, if there ever is a sequel and it's on Game Pass, I'll play it. I'm not spending money on it, though. Alright, thank you guys.